Okay. Happy Sunday to you too. Hey, Dr. Keena, how you doing today? Okay, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. I'm not following. Explain. It worked. We shall see. Okay, how you doing? Facebook family and Periscope family. Going to try to do this. Okay, my name is Cheryl Piggy Cripe, and I am on this journey to inspire, engage, and change our community one sister girl at a time. Here's the deal. I am on this campaign called Step Up Your Game. Standing for grateful, accountable, method, and energy. Hey, Fee, how you doing? And I got this idea from, because oftentimes as the new year roll in, you, me, we always, you're right, Dr. A. Okay. We always have the thing where we say we're going to do some things different in our life, but in order for things to happen different, we got to do those things differently. So here I am. I am your cheerleader to encourage you to do whatever you said you're going to do so that some things can happen differently in your life. I'm using the acronym GAME because it doesn't matter what you do. Whatever your thing is that you said you're going to do different, all those pieces have to play a part. I'm using G for being grateful for no matter where you are. You need to be grateful for where you are today, because you are different today than you were yesterday. So just be thankful. Be thankful for the place that you're in, no matter where that place is. Just be thankful for it and acknowledge it. A is for accountable. Be accountable for what you say you're going to do, because you're the one that said that you're going to do whatever you said you was going to do. So just be accountable for your actions. Hold yourself accountable for what you say you're going to do. Be true to yourself, no matter who you are or where you are. You are the one that will know the real deal. And if you can't be accountable for what you say you're going to do, or your word can't be your bond, then why should people even trust you? But if you're in a place or a position where you need somebody to remind you, then find somebody that respect you, that respect the work that you're doing, and ask them, remind me, hold me accountable for what I say I'm going to do. And not necessarily a friend, because a friend would just say, oh, girl, you got this, go on, and not hold your feet to the fire. So therefore, you need somebody that's going to make sure you do what you say you're going to do. M is for method. You're going to need some kind of process. You're going to need some kind of procedure. You're going to need some resources to do whatever you said you're going to do. Put those things in place so whatever you said you're going to do, it will happen. Because nothing happens overnight, and you just can't, bam, be out there and doing it. So therefore, you got to have something, some kind of process. Real simple, real simple. If you say you're going to Chicago, how you going to Chicago? Are you going to drive? Are you going to fly? Are you going to walk? You're going to need some money, probably, I would think. You're going to need a place to stay. It doesn't matter if you're going to stay in a hotel or with somebody. That is a process. That is a method. Because you want to go to Chicago. You're going to need a map. You're going to need some directions if you're going to drive. Whatever it is, there's got to be some process in place. E is for energy. Regardless of what may be happening, you've always got to keep something positive happening in your life. if you're feeding yourself something positive, if you're reading affirmations, if you got people pouring into you, then that's going to help keep your mental state intact so you can stay focused on what you say you're going to do. Also, you got to make sure you're physically fit for whatever you say you're going to do. So therefore, you got to make sure that you're eating right. You got to make sure you're getting your proper rest. You got to make sure that you are exercising. Put all those components together so that you can step up your game, so you can make a difference in our community. Because I don't care who you are. I don't care what your task is. I don't care what your profession is. Whatever it is, you got to be able to do more so that we can help change our community. With that said, we're doing this thing called Pop-Up Wednesday. Nothing formal about it. It's just the first Wednesday of the month. We, me, you, the females in your community, meet up at a local female-owned restaurant on the first Wednesday of the month and pour into that female owner. And we're asking you not go to a chain restaurant unless that female happens to be one of those that got it like that. Nothing wrong with that. But oftentimes you know and I know that is not the case. That female-owned business, she's probably 9 times out of 10 the head of her household. She's the one putting the food on the table. She's the one sending the kids to college. She's the one that's clothing those children. She's the one that is doing for her community. So therefore, we're asking you, first of the month, you and your girls, or don't have to be your girls, you can be anybody, meet up and just get to know some other people. But help her that first Wednesday, because that's the first of the month. First of the month, you know, that's when we pay our bill. And pour into her and let that be a good month for that particular female owner, restaurant owner, at that particular point in time. And we're asking you, wherever you are, post your picture, make your statement, make your post on any of the social media platform, and use the hashtag Pop-Up Wednesday. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what restaurant you go to. But just wherever your community is, find that local female-owned restaurant and support her. She is the one that's pouring back in your community, so why not support her where she is? Just hashtag Pop-Up Wednesday. That will help you to step up your game because you are helping to do something different in your community. Good cause. Oh, thank you, Dr. It's just something I believe that we need to do so we can help move our community forward. Now, you know and I know we're living in a time that's quite different than it was last year. So in order for us to help do something different, we've got to be about the business. The marches are great. Don't get me wrong. I did participate. But we got to do some work. There got to be some tangible work so that people will understand that we are come together as a unit to help change our community. Do we have listeners on by few? Good question, Fee. That's what we're working on. Fee, here in Memphis, we're meeting at the Gay Hawk this Wednesday. We are working on a schedule, if you will, so we can identify those restaurants. We do have a few, but we're trying to make sure that we hit the ones that are really owned by the female. So the Gay Hawk is where we're going to be this Wednesday, 12 o'clock. Even if you can't do the lunch thing, do the dinner thing. It doesn't matter. We just thought that was a prime time because most of us are going somewhere to eat for lunch. So why not? It doesn't have to necessarily be your girlfriend, you and your husband, you and your boyfriend, you and your child. It doesn't matter. But we just say women in particular, just come together and support another sister. That's all that we're trying to do. Help encourage her to let her know that we know that you're in a struggle, but we want you to understand we are undergirding you. We're going to help you. We're going to support you. We're going to make sure that your doors remain open. So that's the purpose of Papa Wednesday. Not anything formal. Just meet, get to know somebody, break bread, and I see you next time. That's and we don't think this. I'm saying we, because the idea came up one time. I think last December we were at a friend's birthday celebration. About 20 of us just just called and said, okay, we're gonna meet over, where do we go? Old Taste and See restaurant here in Memphis, to celebrate Tawan's birthday. And it was such a great time. Somebody said, we need to do this more often. Okay, we kept waiting. Okay, great idea. Okay, why are we sitting here waiting? That is simple. It doesn't require no meet, no greet. No meeting of the minds. Don't require no, let's meet and plan. Just do it. Oftentimes we're waiting for somebody else to lead. Just go. Just do. Real simple. So, again, I am Cheryl Piggy Cripe. I am on this journey to inspire, engage, and change our community one sister girl at a time. I am excited and thankful for the campaign. Step up your game. Be grateful for where you are. Be accountable for what you said you're going to do. Make sure you put some kind of method, process, or get you some resource, or connect with somebody else to make sure that whatever you said you're going to do differently does occur. And make sure you take care of your health, both mentally and physically, so you can do the things that you said you're going to do. Secondly, look at your calendar being a 90-day calendar. Not necessarily 365, because you know and I know when we set up new initiatives, new projects, resolutions, if we will, that timeline seems to be intimidating to us. Set your calendar on a 90-day calendar. You can start your 90-day today. Do your 90-day, whatever you said you're going to do differently, and start today. Evaluate what transpired after the 90 days, and then start again. 90-day calendar. That's exactly correct, Dr. A. Because oftentimes we try to do a whole year, and it kind of like scares me too. We look at all this stuff we got to do, and we get intimidated, we get afraid, we get scared, and me too, and we don't always follow through like we said we're going to do. 90 days is a short window, but it's also long enough for you to measure, to identify what you are doing and make sure it is effective. So it gives you time to make some changes so that whatever your game is, you still can step it up even another notch. It's been great sharing with you. I am Sister Girl, and I am on this journey to change our community, your community, my community, one sister girl at a time. You can connect with me on all the social media platforms, and that's what it's all about. You connect, I connect, and let's make this thing happen. Peace.